I believe that, like most hazardous parents, you try really, really hard to always parent from your heart and not from your temper. I know that it's your goal and your intent to be the best parent you possibly can at all times and to help your child feel loved and wanted and secure with you at all times. But I also know that sometimes the challenges are just so huge and so ongoing, so aggravating, so terribly unrelenting that I think all of us at times lose sight of our goal and our intent to parent from our heart, and we do parent from our temper. That's human. I don't know how anybody who truly loves their child or who truly lives a hazardous parenting lifestyle can avoid that. But we can't dwell in that. The fact that we get pushed there can't be okay. It can't be okay to parent from there. It isn't good for our kids, and it isn't good for us, for both the kids and us. The stress that creates is pretty devastating. Being in your temper damages your heart from the cortisol overload, damages the neurons in your hippocampus as that cortisol eats away at those neurons. And it also adds to the belly fat. It just does stuff to the glucose and the absorption of things. So, I'm a prime example of what that can do when you don't manage that. So let's take a look today at tapping away beyond that so that we don't say it's okay to be there. We got this life we've got and we need to be there. We have to move on. We have to acknowledge it and we have to stop it whenever we can. So I'm going to do just a little bit of a tapping guide. You do your own. Follow me just as a template, but use your own words, your own situation. You have to make it really personal to you, unique to you, or tapping is not effective. Now, I like to start with the body, as you know, and for me, when I'm in my temper, I think it's an adrenaline sensation that I get here in my temples. It gets quite, I don't know, a bit like a bee buzzing around or something. It's an odd feeling. I'm not sure I can quite describe it as well as I should for the tapping, but I'll do my best. And you can think about where your body feels it. Try to think of a particular situation too. Don't just do a general when I lost my temper last week or whatever. Try to make it really particular. Sad to say, I've always got an example of when I parented from my temper and not my heart. I'm not proud of that. That's just the way it is, but I do work on it. I work on it very hard, and I'm going to work on it right now. So we'll just do a short tapping. It's enough to give you a guideline so you can work on this yourself. So here we go. Even though I feel that kind of buzzing, unpleasant feeling in my temples when I think of parenting from my temper yesterday, I yelled at you and didn't listen properly when we were cleaning the kitchen. I accept myself. Even though I get that buzzing feeling in my temples when I parent from my temper, like yesterday in the kitchen when I was so angry and I was not parenting from my heart, I forgive myself and I accept myself and I choose to do better. Even though I get that icky, fuzzy adrenaline feeling in my temples when I remember yesterday in the kitchen when I was so angry with you. I did not parent from my heart, I parented from my temper. I forgive myself, I accept myself, and I choose to be a better version of myself. Yesterday in the kitchen, I was so angry. I parented from my temper, I didn't parent from my heart. I should have done better, and I could have done better. I don't know why I didn't do better. Oh, I can feel that feeling in my temples right now. Didn't parent from my heart. Take a deep breath. Always get that oxygen going. If you have other thoughts or feelings coming in your body or in your brain or your mind, follow through with those. I'm going to stick with what we started. That feeling in my temples, that icky, unpleasant feeling. Remembering yesterday in the kitchen I was parenting from my temper and not from my heart. I know I was worn down and exhausted, but that's not an excuse. There is no excuse. I don't like the way I feel. I don't like the way I behave. I have to do better for me and for you and for the family. I can do better. I can do better right now. I can do better the next time. Take a breath. Follow your feelings or thoughts. I know I can do better. I know I can do my parenting from my heart. I know I can find the resources and the strength I need to stay in my heart, not my temper. My temper has no place in our relationship. My temper has no place in my life. Temper has no value to me, to you, or to anyone. My temper is useless. My temper is a problem at times. Take a breath, follow your thoughts and feelings. I'm a parent from my heart. My heart is useful and effective and genuine. My heart is valuable to all of us. My heart is where I choose to parent from. My heart is my strength and my love for you, and my care for you, and I can parent from there. I can parent from my heart. Do what you need to about that. Remember, parenting from the heart is parenting that's effective. It's healthy for you. It's healthy for your child. It's healthy for your family. Probably makes the whole world a better place if we could all parent from our heart all the time. Take care. We really are entitled to a better day.